Hey besties! Today we're trying out something different. I'm going to read you a bedtime story. Just kidding. I'm going to read and react to one of those Reddit stories that...
How are they called?
Am I the... Yeah. Am I the for sending a rude reply to an email?
We will be the judge of that.
To keep things short, there is a charity that came to my school to offer advice for how to get into top universities where I live.
Let me just say something before I go on. If I have a lisp, it's because I got braces, so...
Don't mind my lisp, okay? Thanks. At first it was fine. I was kind of forced to join. I didn't want to seem rude, so I caved in and joined. Okay, so far, so good. Anyway, they would make us do online modules, which were annoying and unhelpful for me personally. You had to watch long videos and answer long questions. I lose patience fast, so it was a bit hard, but I persisted. We cannot judge you for that yet. I had to do online 101 meetings, which were helpful, but soon they stopped. Anyway, to the main point, my school is currently doing important exams which will determine a target grade, which is important apparently. But despite that, the organization, knowing this, requested that we write personal statement drafts for uni applications. Now these are also important, but to make us do this during the week when I have one exam after the other is ridiculous, and I agree, because you have to focus on the exam first. Okay, I agree. For now. So when I got an email kindly asking me as to why I had not finished the draft, I replied with this.
I apologize for any inconvenience in my words, but the timing of this module is very inconvenient for me. Monday I have my math paper 2. These tests have been confirmed to determine my target grades, which for the universities I wish to apply for demand a very high level. With this in mind, I regret to inform you that I cannot produce effective work you ask for in my personal statement. It is very hard to study for multiple exams while doing other tasks, especially when said exams are important factor in getting into the university I want.
Okay, you have a point. I don't know if you're a she or a he, but you have a point.
I am aware a personal statement is more important, and it is important I practice to write for one. But the timing and due date could not be more inconvenient for a student with such difficult options.
You weren't rude. That was just explaining what's happening in your life, and you're totally right. Allegedly, this was rude. Who said that? And the representative has asked me today to send an email and apologize to the lady who I sent the email to. Girl, she must be on her feelings though, because you weren't rude. The lady who read it is a senior representative of the charity who acts as the middle person for people who signed up for the program, and representative of the school. This has just made me upset as to how one could be offensive. It is not offensive. At the time, I never brought it up when the representative told me she wasn't rude. I genuinely thought I said something horrible, but now I must apologize to someone I feel doesn't deserve it. She does not deserve it. Do not apologize. So am I the for the reply I sent? We are here to listen and judge, and we are going to tell you that you are not rude. You were not rude. You don't need to apologize. Please don't apologize. Okay, moving on to the next that I still have to pick out for you guys because I thought this would be a little longer. I'm back. Okay guys, I think this one is a juicy story, so let's just... Am I the for not giving my boyfriend's family any more chances?
We will be the judge of that.
Ever since my boyfriend moved out with me, his family has been increasingly disrespectful to our relationship. Okay, so I will go in advance and say she was not. They have no sense of boundaries. That's bad, that's terrible. They have no sense of boundaries and are always telling him he needs to leave me and come back to live with them. Okay, I'm close to my family, sure, but his family is a little too close. It's too weird to me. Okay. When I initially got a new apartment, I told him he could move in with me, but he didn't have to. At that time, we had only been together for about 6-7 months. He decided he wanted to, so he moved out of his grandparents' house and moved in with me. Okay. It's only about a 25-minute drive from where he moved to. By the way, nothing crazy. So far, I think she's the right one. Since then, we've started a family of our own and had a son. Why is there drama if you guys have a son? I mean, I spent time visiting his family with him while I was pregnant and it was awful. His brother had tried to break us up by telling him to leave me and get full custody of our son. And nothing should have prompted that. Why are you still in that environment? You're pregnant? You're living together? His brother, mom, and grandparents have always been a little hard to get along with. They always have something to say about me, my family, and even my friends. I got tired of always being on the defensive, so I just started keeping to myself more. Even so, they still are always trying to get between us and sometimes even go as far as to message me hateful things directly. Girl, I hope he has your back, because if you're going through all of this and he doesn't say anything, you should be the one to leave him, because that's just not fair. I honestly lost count of the amount of times I felt disrespected by any one of them. Just recently, I lost my grandmother, who I was very close to. In that same week, his brother had made fun of me for being unemployed. I'm not anymore, and this was actually on the day of the funeral. This just keeps getting worse. And his grandfather had told him to leave me again and insinuated he could use our infant son as some kind of chick magnet. I want to know where he stands in all of this. I want to know where he stands. Has he said anything? Has he done anything? Why hasn't he stopped this madness? He's the one that should be doing something. That broke me. Today the subject came up and my boyfriend said I should give them another chance. You should what? That really upset me because I've given them way too many chances to redeem themselves. Yes, way too many. They just keep doing the same things over and over again. Why would I want to spend so much time around people who constantly disrespect me? You're totally right, just don't go. On the other hand, I don't want to be on bad terms with them, but at some point, letting all this go makes me feel like I'm not respecting myself. And to be clear, my boyfriend is on very good terms with my family. Sorry for the blown rant, you don't have to apologize. But am I the in this situation? No, you're not the Of course you're not the And if your boyfriend doesn't say anything, he's the okay? Thank you. Thank you. You're almost married with kids and his family keeps telling him to leave you. That's... I want to know where he stands in all of this. I just want to read one comment. Someone said, you're not the but why are you with him? He's allowing this behavior by not putting them in check. He is the bigger problem and he needs to grow up. Yes, definitely. He is the problem. He's a bigger problem than the family. Oh, the response was...
He tells me he tries, and it'll upset him for maybe a week to a month, but then he seems to want to push it under the rug, and I just don't think I can do that anymore. I don't want them in my life at all.
Let him go and let them go. He doesn't deserve you.
I have to pick another one because I forgot to pick them.
I haven't read it, by the way. I haven't read this one, by the way. I only read the titles. I haven't read any of the stories. I'm just reading the titles and I find out the story with you. Okay, so this title is Am I the for not following my girlfriend's sleep schedule? I haven't read the story and I might say yes, because my sleep schedule means a lot to me. I need to sleep, otherwise I just can't function. So if your girlfriend maybe feels that way, I would most definitely say you're the asshole. Let's see. This is my longest relationship, and next month will be coming up on 2 years. Congrats. My girlfriend and I moved in together about 9 to 10 months ago, and we had some teething issues, but we worked through it. We both love each other, but the past 5 months have become more difficult because of sleeping schedule issues. That's a problem. That would be a problem for me because I need my sleep. I need to sleep. For context, my girlfriend has always been an early riser and I'm more of a night owl. Along with this, I can survive on very little sleep while my girlfriend needs her 8 hours or she struggles a lot. Yeah, I'm your girlfriend. When we moved in together, I worked a night shift, getting home around midnight. But I purposely found a 9 to 5 to give us more time to see each other during the week. That was sweet. So I started getting up early with my girlfriend and changed my schedule to fit with hers, along with going to bed early. Over time, I found this difficult. I can get up early, no issue, but I do a lot of side hustles outside of work and sometimes they require me to stay up late during the week, otherwise I will be stuck inside all weekend working on them, for example, video editing or mixing and mastering music. I try my best to be quiet in the evenings when she goes to bed, wearing headphones, literally crawling into bed, but my girlfriend is a really light sleeper and is easily disturbed. As soon as her sleep is disturbed, I'm disturbed right now because Lily won't stop moving. As soon as her sleep is disturbed, she can get back to sleep most of the time. Okay, that's a problem. It's really affecting our relationship and her and myself. I want my girlfriend to be well rested as she's got an important job, she does a lot of exercise and has a busy schedule like myself, so she struggles a lot with lack of sleep. At the same time, I don't want to give up the things I've been working at to try and become self-employed from my passions and skills. I totally understand that, and maybe I would recommend, maybe if you have a spare room, doing that work in the spare room so you don't disturb her with the keyboard sounds. I don't know if that's possible for you. While she's in bed working in the sofa. Am I for not following my girlfriend's sleep schedule? I don't think so. I mean, she needs her sleep, but I think you can figure out a solution. You work in another division of the house and she sleeps. And then you crawl into bed without disturbing her. Oh, there's an update. Hello everyone. I've never had posts on Reddit get replied to, so I wasn't expecting anything. Thanks for people's inputs. I just thought I'd answer a few questions and suggestions people have made. I've seen a few posts saying that I'm the only one making changes and sacrifices for my girlfriend, but that's not true. Routine-wise, I have changed my entire life around my partner, but she does a lot for me too. It's not all one-sided. My girlfriend has said about us sleeping separately, but I haven't wanted to go down that path. We've been together not even 2 years and it would feel like taking a step back. Our place isn't very big either and the upstairs walls are thin anyway, along with our stairs being very creaky. I have also thought about getting up early to do my side hustles, but they're quite brain intensive and I'm not sure I could get my brain running at capacity at 4 or 5 a.m. I normally go to the gym first in the morning and then head to work. Once I get back from work, I walk our dog as my girlfriend walks her in the morning. Then I've got from around 6 to 9 p.m. free to do some things before my girlfriend heads to bed. That's what I mean about it not being enough time without staying up. I said to my girlfriend I'm going to sleep on the sofa for a few nights to see if it helps her. Not feeling very good about it. I just really don't want to be one of those couples that sleep separately. Also, our sofa is not comfortable. This is a tough one. I don't think you're I'm sorry to have judged you in the beginning. This is a tricky situation because I understand your passions. I think you might have to work on the sofa. Yeah, this is a tough one. What do you guys think? And I think that's all for today. What did you think? Was the first girl out of line for replying to that email? I don't think so. No. Is the girl an for not giving her boyfriend's family any more chances? I don't think so. I think she should leave him. And last but not least, is this guy because his girlfriend needs to sleep? I don't think he's an Thank you so much for watching and tell me if I should make more of these videos. I'm not sure if I will post it even. Yeah, and I think that's all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe. Thank you. And bye.